Welcome to season 2 of Remnant Gamers.
This segment has been brought to you by, of course, the Squirt Inquisitor 7000. It ain't the gun that squirts. And Goat Roper.
This podcast is brought to you by Goat Roper.
Well, I like watching corn.
He likes watching it get shucked. Well, them damn corn shuckers. They at it again.
Corn shuckers.
Down there shucking in the fields. Oh my god.
Exactly. Hashtag corn shuckers.
Can we get like a Golden Corral simulator game?
Golden Corral simulator.
It starts off where you go into Golden Corral and you're like, can I get some mashed potatoes? And the lady's like, ain't no more mashed potatoes, baby, just green beans and corn. And you're like, fuck this, I'm opening my own restaurant. The moose bathwater.
Moose bathwater. It's just a turd in a thimble. Moose is in the Technovoid. Lat has got a camera and a mic that work almost 50% of the time. Jono cleaned up his room, and Chibi is now exactly in sync with her video.
I'm just
I didn't ask to
saying,
get called out like this.
God. Did I sum that up too well?
Oh, you hit the nail on the head, my man. That's a big reach.
Nico Dasani.
Nico Dasani.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Silver Monkey.
All right, we all have that issue with the flying peni, you know?
They're everywhere.
Everywhere. They're just fucking everywhere,
It's worse
you know?
than locusts, honestly.
But you know what you can do? All you have to do is get the floating thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Yes. See, what you do is you get this magical kite that just takes it for you.
Choking 8-year-olds and power bottom and pigeons over here.
I need my safety gear on for this.
You just have to get your mouth guard and you'll be fine.
Here, son, bite down on this. It's easier if you don't clench.
Just take a deep breath and it'll be over in 2 seconds.
Oh, so that's where I was wondering where those copper tubes went.
Oh no, I've had these on me. I don't know where the other copper tubes went.
All I know is I put 3 copper tubes in the storage. You built a wall storage and looked at it, and now the copper tubes are missing from the ship's storage. That's all I know.
What are you trying to say, Moose?
What are
you trying to say, Moose?
I was gonna say one of us is a copper tube stealing some bitch, and I'm saying that man ain't me.
Alright, burger!
Oh.
Take burger!
I'm gonna put cheese on it.
Take!
I'm putting cheese on it.
Doesn't need cheese!
It does need cheese.
Burger!
Take these starter plates. I'm making another cheeseburger.
Serve this. Serve this.
Serve that.
Serve this. Serve this.
Now the cheeseburger. Now we need another cheeseburger.
I'm gonna hurt someone.
We were actually talking about this, Lat and I, when we were at Comic-Con. There was a gentleman who was waiting outside of the panels shortly after we had our panel, and he was sitting there with his Oculus Quest 2 on, and he was playing VR games, or I don't know, maybe watching a movie or something, whilst sitting there on the convention floor. And it was pretty interesting because we both kind of thought to each other like, this is like that topic that we saw, which is Oculus had to recall like thousands of their Quest 2 systems because the black foam padding that they put on the outside edge to protect your face was causing skin irritation, and in 45 cases it required medical attention.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Yay, gotta love,
not good. Yeah.
padding that gives you a rash.
Yeah, they had received over 5,000 reports of rashes, swelling, burning, itching, hives, bumps, different types of things from
But I
those
mean,
particular ones. Yeah.
at some point, at some point, I'm not going to say you. At some point, I got to blame the user because I mean, if I'm wearing something that much to where it's causing like burning or
Well,
rash, or I'm
I mean, the
like,
thing with that is like any of your skin, you won't really know, because any area of your skin that like you sweat or obviously has porous type of areas, that's probably a higher chance of getting a rash than maybe like your arm or something.
Yeah.
It's just I
true.
feel like the face, yeah, you're sweating, so it's
sensitive, yeah.
opening your pores,
Yeah.
and if there is like a chemical on that foam or that plastic, then it's
Yep.
automatically like a higher chance of you getting an actual skin irritation
Oh,
just
yeah.
because
Yep.
that alone.
to
But I'm no
me, it seemed
dermatologist, so I
like
don't know.
to me
Well,
it
no,
seemed
it's
like
true.
that
Yeah.
foam, because with my Oculus, with the one that I have now, that foam, it traps sweat like nobody's business. And
Gonna
even
wring
I'm
it
like,
out.
even I'm like, okay, we need to
Gross.
we need to spray something on this. I wipe it off with like my facial cleaner, like whenever I can, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's why I feel like at some point, if you just keep putting it on without cleaning it and it's trapping sweat, then of course it's going to cause some irritation.
Right.
I don't know to the extent that they were using the headset, or if it was like they're allergic to the foam or they're allergic to the silicone and they just break out by that way. But I'm just going based off of my Quest and how I clean mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the annoying part with stuff that's like derma related. Like everybody could be one person could it just touches their skin and it's like, "Oh god, the plastic," is like an immediate reaction, whereas some people could have been because of, like a sweat thing and, that, or you just never really know. But
Yeah.
clearly if there's 45 people
Yeah.
that had medical issues and then 5,000 that just had normal irritation, like that's clearly more than just a normal, like, oh, they just wore it too long and didn't clean it. Like, that's an actual...
Yeah.
There's probably
Yeah.
more people that would have issues down the
True.
line.
That just
So,
just
it's
maybe
bigger
didn't
than that.
realize, or they think it's something else.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
And
I
we're
was
talking
to
about.
say,
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say we're talking about 5,700 some odd people. Which, just so you guys know, they've sold about 4 million units. So we're talking about less than 0.001%, or just above actually 0.001% of users had these reports. So it's actually really low compared to like what Blade's saying, 5% of the population,
Yeah.
5% of the users, because that would be considerably more. But sorry, Moose, what were you gonna say?
well, I was just gonna say, like, because honestly, with me, like 30 minutes into VR and my thing is soggy, dude. Like, it is drenched. Especially if I'm playing like Until You Fall or something like that, where I'm just swinging for the fences.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm weird with facial stuff. That's why, like, if I ever do any type of VR related thing, I want to get my own. I'm very weird about wearing the same thing of someone else. I don't care if you've wiped it down. I'm like super weird germaphobe about that.
No,
Like,
that's
those are things that
understandable.
people are wearing for long periods of time, for the most part. Not everybody, but most of the time they're wearing it for at least a couple hours. There's skin that rubs off. I don't. I'm weird about skin.
We're sharing dead skin cells.
Like, yeah, I mean,
Like
Maybe,
real
like,
friends.
That's why you have to wash your bed sheets more than
Right.
like once a month, because
Right.
you have
You
dead
do?
skin.
I was gonna say, what?
You're supposed to.
I
It's
just
usually the
like-
recommendation.
does not count.
Because
Not
otherwise
like
you're
that,
just sleeping like with, sweat and dead skin cells all in your sheets.
Yeah,
I
we
thought
just
my
light the
thread
mattress
was-
on fire and buy a new one.
Moose
So it's
is
like the same thing with a headpiece. I'm like, you're literally keeping it right here. You got skin here that, flakes, and you got oils, and I do not share that with nobody. I don't care.
Moose is like, I thought my thread count was dead sea level.
Oh God, Jesus. That's nasty.
Yeah, that's why I always
Accurate.
wear a latex face mask with a zipper and everything before I put my Oculus on, so it doesn't get
You go
dirty.
full on like BDSM wear while you do it.
I gotta protect my investment. That was expensive.
So what is that from? What was that show? The first season of American Horror Story, with the guy had like the complete latex suit and like the zipper for the mouth and the.
That's exactly what I look like when I'm playing VR all the time.
That sounds terrifying.
It is. It is. Anyone
God.
comes in, can you imagine walking into the room while I'm playing VR and I turn? I'm like,
You're like putting your mask on. Oh god.
Okay.
But yeah, unless there's like interchangeable, like I think Blade was saying, there's like interchangeable face shields for like the PSVR. Like as long as I get my own face shield that's like mine and mine alone, then I'm fine. Because that's weird. It'd be like sharing chapstick or something with someone else. It's cool.
What they were recommending for a lot of people, like if you are able to use like silicone, like if you're not sensitive to silicone, they do have silicone face shield replacements and different ones like that you can get. And obviously they're issuing recalls, and I'm almost positive they're giving some refunds, if not replacements, with better facial interfaces. And then of course, if it's not bothering you, you just want to be precautious. You can just order a new one.
Can I get a lambskin cover?
Well, yep. Better protection that way.
Exactly.
Supposedly.
I think they're gonna have to start releasing different types of material covers or something like that. Because like Chibi was saying, there's always going to be somebody that's allergic to some type of material or something like that. So
yeah, sometimes, yeah. For the most part, I mean, I guess with any type of material, there's gonna be like that one individual that could be like deathly ill of whatever, that plastic or that foam or whatever.
Right.
But yeah. But hey, just wash your sheets once a week, guys. It's TLDR.
Supposedly.
Wipe down your VR headsets, please. Lysol wipe that bitch. Spray it down, please. Or just set it on fire.
Yeah, just burn it. Yeah, just buy it.
Just get rid of it. If it's that gross, just let it go. Must clean.
I just have like 7 Quest 2 stacked up behind me. When I get done with using one, I just throw it in the garbage. All right, let's
that
get the
rich
next
lifestyle,
one.
Man.
I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta play VR. Like I can't be without it. So I gotta find a solution.
Yeah, it's like a face mask. It's like the disposable face mask. It's just, it's a one-time use.
Yeah.
It's a one-time use VR headset.
That's right. Chuck it in the garbage. There's really no segue for this one, but